Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.
Hi there, Jewel City. I'm Jason Webb.
And I'm Sierra Rodriguez. Welcome to NSTV, your window to the world of programs and projects sponsored by the City of Glendale's Neighborhood Services Division, the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale, and our community partners.
In this episode of NSTV, we'll take you to the home of our latest GEM Property Maintenance Award winner, and we'll introduce you to our low-cost property cleanup program.
But first, let's join correspondents Elena Bobolian and Philip Eskandar at the 23rd Annual Great American Cleanup.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 23rd Annual Great American Cleanup here in Glendale. My name is Philip Eskandar.
And I'm Elena Bobolian, back for my annual gig on NSTV.
And we'll be your hosts as we take a look at all the different ways that Glendale residents give back to the city that they proudly call home.
All across the nation today, more than 3 million volunteers will be teaming up to beautify their neighborhoods, just like the hundreds here in Glendale. Together, we'll be cleaning up 18,000 neighborhoods. That's a lot of neighborhoods.
That sure is, and it's an incredible feat and a true testament to the civic pride that the people of Glendale have for the city that they call home. Now, I know this is the 23rd running of this event, but I noticed something very unique about this year's particular event that has never been done before here in the city of Glendale. Elena, did you notice what that was?
I did, Philip. This is the city's first zero waste event, where everything that's used in today's event will be either recycled or turned into compost. Everything from our tableware to our trash cans.
That's incredible, and a true testament to Glendale's activism and environmental friendly practices. From being the first in the state to having not one but two eco-friendly recycled water community gardens, and to an event like this, I can't wait to see what Glendale rolls out with next. And until then, let's go ahead and take a look at all the ways that the citizens of Glendale are beautifying their streets.
The city runs lots of events over the course of the year. You can see that. This is the first one where we really made an effort to try and make it as waste-free as possible. But as we go through the course of the day, you're going to see that as we serve food, it's going to be on compostable serving utensils. There'll be, as you got here, you didn't get a lot of the plastic wristbands for registration. You didn't get a lot of the swag bags, things that normally create a large waste stream that you typically would get at these kind of events. We've really toned all that down just so that we get to the whole idea that we are all stewards of our environment. And if we're coming out to do cleanup and stuff, then we need to behave that way on our events as well. And that's what we're trying to do.
I'd like to give you this proclamation on behalf of Mayor Laura Friedman to designate May the 21st as Glendale's Great American Cleanup Day.
To the city of Glendale and to all of you that are here today. This is a great event for us. Glendale has been one of the leaders, as Sam Ingalls pointed out to you a few minutes ago, with a number of years that we've been doing this project. Thanks to all of you for being here and helping keep Glendale clean and beautiful.
Is everyone ready to go? All right, so then let's get started, everyone. Everyone's dismissed.
We've also
broccoli.
got a lot of broccoli, which
Ton of broccoli.
is more of a cold season plant. So
We've been eating broccoli all winter. We're having it every week, along with our lettuce. We've been having salad like every dinner. Basically, we planted more than we could eat, so we've been giving a lot to our friends. We have a lot of friends now who always ask us for lettuce.
yeah, especially with the lettuce. The lettuce
Yeah.
kind of grows like a weed, so you gotta
You really have to eat
kind of
it.
Absolutely. Now, is there any special dish that you guys make with these different vegetables, the lettuce, the garlic, anything like that you guys like to make particularly?
But stir fries are really easy to just chop stuff up and throw it in a big thing with noodles.
Yeah, stir fries are good. The lettuce, obviously, we'll make salads with.
But I'm excited because we just planted all of our summer stuff, a lot of tomatoes and squash and
Got some peppers.
some beans. So we'll have
So we'll-
some good salsa maybe.
Yeah, we want to try maybe some homemade salsa, maybe even some ketchup,
Yeah.
some sauces.
That sounds delicious. I'm getting hungry. Well, thank you very much, Tommy and Lindsay. We appreciate it, and we hope your garden is very lovely coming in the future. I'm here now with Dorothy from Glendale's STAR program. Dorothy, would you like to tell me a little bit about the program?
Yes, the program, I've been involved with it since its inception, about maybe 15 years. And we have kids at our ages, let's say 9 to about maybe 14, and they graduate at that particular time.
Excellent. And what does STAR stand for?
Students training as role models.
Wonderful. Now, can you tell me a little bit about what the importance of volunteering is?
Yeah, we meet with the children once a week, and this is a voluntary project that we do every single year with the children. They get involved in this. And we also have another volunteer program also that they're very involved with, which is Autumn Hills. And so we believe in letting them know how important it is to give back to your community.
Absolutely. How long have you been taking part in the Great American Cleanup?
You know what, I don't know the exact years, but I'm sure it's over 10 years.
10 years.
We've painted out graffiti, and the children love that, and the tunnels, and I think on one time an overpass over the freeway. We picked up trash, and cigarette butts. I mean, I think we did about everything.
I can only imagine. Well, thank you very much, Dorothy,
You're
for taking
welcome.
part in
All
this
right.
community project.
Thank you.
Throughout the course of the day, volunteers are educated about the various projects that they work on. Here, students are learning about the different ways that native drought-tolerant plants help our community.
Community gardens are a fantastic way to build civic pride and responsibility. With the help of volunteers and gardeners such as Lindsay and Tommy, the gardening never slows down. Glendale continues to be a leader in the area of community gardens and civic responsibility. Let's take a trip down the street to visit Wilson Middle School, where the students are giving back in their own special way.
We're here at Wilson Middle School, where volunteers have joined hands with the junior ambassadors to build their own community garden here at the school. Through the generous contribution of community partners, the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale was able to purchase garden beds here for the students. Let's take a look at what the volunteers and students are up to. Hi, I'm here with Caitlin. So Caitlin, how long have you been a junior ambassador?
For about 1.5 years now.
And you go to Wilson Middle School?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here?
Right now we're getting the plants from the back and we're going to start planting basils and magnolias.
What do you plan on doing with the basil once it's grown?
We'd probably use them for some of the supplies for cooking, like pizza or some bread or something like that for the cooking class.
Can you tell us a little about what the students did to help get the beds?
We all wrote some notes to the city, and the city decided to help us get some beds out because they thought it would be a good idea to set up a garden here at Wilson.
So Caitlin, why do you think volunteering is important, and what other projects have you done with the junior ambassadors?
Well, volunteering here at Wilson Middle School is just the first step to making our earth more green and helping the environment come back from the pollution and everything. One of the projects we've been working on for since the beginning of school is collecting recyclables to do this competition we're doing is whoever gets the most recyclables, each school we run a little prize, and some money goes towards helping up cleaning up the environment in our cities.
That's great, Caitlin. We're very proud of all the students and junior ambassadors for doing their part to keeping our neighborhoods clean and beautiful. The knowledge and skills these students learn will be passed along to their friends, classmates, and community members. Let's go join Philip, who's interviewing one of the teachers who helped create this project. Philip?
Thanks, Elena. I'm here now with Mrs. Beto, a 6th grade math and science teacher here at Wilson Middle School, who was the driving force behind these gardens. Mrs. Beto, would you like to tell me a little bit about what it took to get the gardens here at Wilson Middle School?
Well, I have wanted to have a garden for a long time, but when the last time I went to the recognition dinner put on by the city at the Adventist Hospital, well, of course, the last person I saw was Miss Rodriguez. All it took was for me to express my desire. What I want is a garden at my school, and she said, we can help you with that.
Wonderful. Now, about how long would you say it took for the gardens to become a reality?
About a couple of months, I would say, because right there on the spot, she gave me May 21st. You have a date, and you let me know what you need, she said, and so that's what it took.
That's great. Now, if I understand correctly, you have an herb garden on the other side of campus. Is that right?
Yes, we do. One that was established by Mrs. De Rosa, our home economics teacher or our cooking teacher. And so even today, as a result of what the city is doing here, we have extended our services to that also.
Amazing. And what do you plan to do with the vegetables and herbs that you grow in these gardens?
With the ones that grow over the other side, definitely would be used by the home ec department. And over here, hopefully we may have to have end of the year salad or pasta, something for the junior ambassadors who have been working very, very hard to start with.
That's great. And if I understand correctly, you plan on expanding this garden, is that right?
I do. I have a greater mission or vision for this garden eventually. As I keep working with the city, I can envision adding more boxes, 4x4 boxes, growing more herbs, and hopefully we'll find a big restaurant that would adopt our school who could use our herbs for their cooking and give us some incentives in return and be able to fence this garden off with a gate and so forth. I want to thank the city, though, for coming on board and be partners for us to do this. This is something really worthwhile for the kids. It's a hands-on thing, but also they will learn how you can grow a garden with a limited space, and you don't need too much water, and there isn't too much work to it. Really, they don't have to get very dirty, and yet they will be able to grow an organic, what we call organic garden, and they will have much, much appreciation for all of this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Beto.
Once their projects are completed, volunteers return to the plaza for lunchtime celebrations. The Jewel City Kiwanis grill up burgers as the volunteers enjoy the music and wait for the results of the cigarette butt derby.
I'm joined here with some of our smaller volunteers from today's Great American Cleanup. Guys, where are y'all from?
Fremont Elementary.
And what grade are you guys in?
6th.
Okay, so I hear you guys went on a walking group. What did you guys do on your walking group?
We picked up cigarettes and all the trash we saw.
So cigarettes and trash are a major part of the problem here in litter in Glendale. Who picked up the most cigarette butts? Is that right? And what's your name?
Serene.
So Serene, what's the problem with cigarette butt litter in Glendale?
Cigarettes are litter too, and we want to make sure we pick up every one of them in Glendale.
Absolutely right, Serene. Cigarette butts are litter too, right, guys? So did you guys all have fun?
Yes.
Will I see you guys all out here next year?
Yes.
All right, and these are the Fremont Elementary School volunteers.
I'm here with Shanta and Ida of AYAC, and we're here to find out what their group is all about and what they did today at the Great American Cleanup. Sean?
I'm with the Armenian Youth Association of California. I'm a board member, and I've been with the association since 1992. We participate in this event we've been participating for the last 3 years, and the idea is that we want to keep our city clean and be part of an event that the city is organizing. We bring the youth and also a little bit of some of the older members of the association.
It's nice to give back to the city that we live in. We all love the city. It's nice to just give back, and partly that and partly it's nice weather, get out, exercise, do that just for the city.
That's great, and we're happy to have you guys.
Thank you.
I'm joined here with another group of volunteers from People to People. Now, guys, what did you guys do today?
We were a walking group. We picked up cigarette butts on the street and all the trash that we saw.
Absolutely. Now, I understand you guys are all from different parts and not just from Glendale. Where are you guys from?
Burbank.
Tarzana.
La Crescenta.
Sylmar.
Burbank.
All right, so we have a lot of volunteers from all over the place coming to help pick up around Glendale and beautify the streets. And what would you say is the biggest part of today that made the lasting impression on you?
Well, I would say noticing all the cigarette butts on the street. Like, I never really, just walking down the street, would notice how many there were and all the trash that was on there. And I think now, like, just walking down the street any day, I'll pick up what trash I see.
There you go, and that's the kind of impression we want to make. Make sure that these volunteers carry on that voice of volunteerism and awareness throughout the community. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. We hope to see you all next year.
All the walking groups take part in Glendale's famous Cigarette Butt Derby, in which volunteers collect as many bags of cigarette butts as they can.
We have a winner, the Luna family and friends. All right, you guys get $100 to go celebrate at Two Guys from Italy.
So, Elena, we've spent the day visiting a few out of nearly a dozen sites across the city, not to mention almost 15 walking groups that set out on foot to beautify the streets as they walk through them. And I have to say, being that it was my first experience here at the Great American Cleanup, it was a wonderful one. And I can't wait to see what innovation Glendale rolls out with next.
That's right, Philip. They don't call it the Jewel City for nothing. Today's events are magnified throughout the year with individuals taking on their own neighborhood beautification projects, such as the Adopt a Block program, the Junior Ambassadors, or gardening projects. We urge you to get out and get involved in your neighborhoods. For NSTV, I'm Elena Bobolian.
And I'm Philip Eskandar, saying we'll see you next year.
Zero waste!
Thanks, Elena and Philip. I'm always so impressed with everything a group of dedicated volunteers can accomplish with just a couple of hours of hard work.
We're very lucky to have so many volunteers that come back year after year to help make Glendale the awesome city that it is today. Up next is a special segment about the city's property cleanup program. It's a great low-cost service for anyone who needs help with property maintenance and more. But first, let's take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with NSTV after these messages.
Hi, I'm Philip Eskandar.
And I'm Sandra Rodriguez from NSTV. On behalf of the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale, we invite you to join us at the 8th Annual Summer Night on the Plaza on Thursday, July 28th at the City Hall Perkins Plaza.
Relax under the stars as you sample food from many of the area's finest restaurants, bakeries, and cafes. Or dance the night away as you enjoy the salsa tunes of Orquesta Charangoa.
And don't forget about the silent auction, where you can shop for great deals on over 100 fabulous silent auction items that will be on sale throughout the evening, including 2 round-trip Southwest Airlines tickets and more.
Call us at 818-548-2877 or visit keepglendalebeautiful.org for more information or to purchase your tickets. $20 for adults and $7 for children ages 5 through 12. All proceeds benefit the community beautification and civic pride programs of the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.
Thank you for supporting a clean and beautiful Glendale. We'll see you on the plaza.
Attention amateur photographers! If you live, work, or go to school in Glendale, Montrose, or La Crescenta, you can participate in the My Hometown Photo Contest. One winner will be selected from each of the 5 contest categories with up to $500 in cash prizes. Photos are being accepted now through July 21st and will be judged by the public at Summer Night on the Plaza on July 28, 2011. Visit keepglendalebeautiful.org and click on the My Hometown Photo Contest link for more information and complete contest rules. Or call Catherine Madatian at 818-551-3098.
And now back to NSTV.
Welcome back. Let's take a sneak peek at one of our newest programs, which lends a helping hand to property owners who need assistance with basic maintenance projects. The Property Cleanup Program is operated by Neighborhood Services Division and offers a low-cost solution to those projects you keep putting off.
The Neighborhood Services Division endeavors to preserve and enhance the high quality of life in the city's neighborhoods. The Property Cleanup Program was developed with this in mind. I had the opportunity to join Program Specialist Julio Hernandez out in the field, where he filled me in on the details. We know that property maintenance can present a financial burden to owners. To help, Neighborhood Services provides low-cost basic maintenance service through the Property Cleanup Program. The Property Cleanup Program is operated by the Neighborhood Services Division and is sponsored by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale. Hi, I'm Sandra Rodriguez with Neighborhood Services. With me today is Julio Hernandez, who runs the field operations for the Property Cleanup Program. Julio, will you tell us a little bit about some of the services that you provide?
We can provide you with many projects that you want to have done, like cleaning up a pool. If it is unmaintained, we can drain it out or clean it up. Or if you have hillside that you need to get overgrown vegetation, we can cut it, we bag it up, and we take it. You don't have to do anything else. So especially in these times, the economy is really bad. We can help you out with low cost. You don't have to pay a lot of money, and something that you can get it done before it can get worse. We can do it for you. And also we can remove junk. If you have any junk or debris that you need to remove from your house, we can do that.
Now, as the weather starts getting hotter, there's higher danger of fire, especially to some of our hillside communities. And I know that you do provide a very valuable service for some of the people that own property around the hillsides.
Yeah, we can definitely come. Just give us a call. We can cut pretty much all overgrown vegetation. You just need to call us. We'll come to your house, do an estimate.
Another interesting service that I know that you provide is help with pool pumping.
Yeah, we provide that service to drain the pools, especially those pools that are unmaintained, especially the mosquitoes. Sometimes it gets really bad, so we can provide that service. Or if you just want to empty your pool, it doesn't have to be unmaintained, but if you just want to drain it, we can do that service as well.
So if somebody has a pool that's not maintained, it becomes a problem with mosquitoes, and you can come out and drain it, correct?
Yeah, we can do that.
What do property owners who own, say, a vacant lot or maybe a property that's not being utilized, what kind of service can you provide for them?
You can call me and to do an estimate, and then it's up to the person if they want to do one-time or annual contract. Annual contract, it'll specify if you want it to come like twice a year or 3 times or 4 times a year. It all depends on the time that they want to spend.
What do people have to do if they need to get a hold of you or if they want to schedule an estimate?
They can call me on my direct line at 818-548-2125, or they can send me an email.
Good job, Sandra. I hope more residents take advantage of this great program. Now let's shift gears and find out who the latest recipient of the GEM Property Maintenance Award is.
Let's join special guest correspondent Pauline Ferguson at the home of Eric Botima.
Pauline Ferguson with the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale. With me today is Eric Botima and his mother, Melanie, in front of their GEM award-winning home at 2024 North Verdugo Road. Thank you for inviting us to your home. Now let's find out a little bit about you. How long have you lived in Glendale, and what brought you to the Jewel City, Eric?
I've lived in Glendale approximately 26 years, my whole life. I was born at this triplex. My mother's owned the complex for 28 years. I attended all the local schools. I absolutely love Glendale. It's a great place to live, and that's why I'm still here after all these years.
As the property owner, what are some of the changes you have made to the property?
Recently, we've added all new exterior landscaping. We've completely stuccoed the building, added new windows, but also kept the vintage touch to the building, which was built in 1939.
You certainly have done a wonderful job with your home. What motivates you to maintain it so beautifully?
We like to maintain our building just based on the fact that it makes the city look better, it makes the area look great because we do live in the area, but also it keeps us having great tenants and just makes our job easier as landlords and property managers.
Do you have any quick advice or some handy tips for our viewers about landscaping or property maintenance?
Basically, you just don't ever want to let a property go. There's always cheap and easy fixes you can do to a property. Just landscaping for less than $100, you can completely put new plants in the front of your house. It just makes it look so much better than it did if it has no landscaping.
Thank you, Eric. I would like to congratulate you on behalf of the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale for being recognized with this GEM Award for your commitment to enhancing our neighborhoods. You also get this lawn sign for you to place in your front yard so that everyone who passes by will know that your home is a gem in the Jewel City. Congratulations.
Thank you for this wonderful award.
Eric, thank you for your time and congratulations once again. From 2024 North Verdugo Road, I'm Pauline Ferguson for NSTV.
Thanks, Pauline. Anyone can nominate a property for a GEM award. Contact Katrin Madatian at 818-551-3098 for nomination criteria, or email her at kmadatian@ci.glendale.ca.us.
Well, that's all the show we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions or comments, please email us at nstv@ci.glendale.ca.us.
Or you can call us at 818-548-3700 for more information about our projects and upcoming events. Be sure to connect with the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale online on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Glendale Clean. And don't forget to visit the Neighborhood Services website to sign up for a free electronic newsletter. Until we see you again, please remember to keep the Verdugos green
and Glendale clean. For NSTV, I'm Jackson Webb.
And I'm Sandra Rodriguez. Thanks for watching.
This is a very small space.
The way with
the mosquito.
The mosquito was like flying all over his face.
Although this is a 23-year... Wait. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Son of... Do you see it?
Yeah.
I got it.
I got it.
Yeah. Guys, where are you guys from? Okay, no. Big. Don't yell it, but I want everyone to be like you guys are alive. Because you guys sound like some of you guys are dead. That's what I think, okay? Let's try this again.
Funding for this program was made possible by the Committee for a Clean and Beautiful Glendale.